So I heard that you want to start your own dog breeding program. Well, it's not as easy as it looks. If you're in it strictly for the money, you'll be sadly mistaken and you'll regret your decisions. I started my poodle breeding program because honestly, these dogs have changed my life. I love the breed. I love to educate people and introduce people to a breed that they've probably only seen at competitions and in dog shows. It's much more to the breed than, fancy haircuts and clowning around, as you see poodles often portrayed on TV as just like clown dogs or like dogs with these ridiculous haircuts. But back to my original topic, starting a breeding program. A lot of people start these breeding programs because they're just in it for the money. They're in it for the turnaround. But guess what? The turnaround don't turn around fast. So you have to, ensure your dog's health, and that's the mom. So once she gets pregnant, and I don't care how you do it, it's a lot of talk on forums about ethical breeders and unethical breeders and backyard breeders and things of that nature. Listen, dogs are going to breed, whether they're domesticated, whether they're wild, whether if a male dog is around and he has all of his parts and a female dog is around and she has all of her parts, 9 times out of 10, they're going to breed. So the ethics in this whole thing is just kind of, is very blurry. So I won't get into that. But what I will say is that you have to ensure the health of your pregnant female dog. That's number one. Then you have to prepare her for birth, for whelping. So you gotta, get her vet checks, you gotta ultrasounds and things like that. Then you have to monitor her diet, her activity, her rest. You have to do things like buy new equipment for whelping, for the puppies, and so okay. So fast forward. So now she has the puppies. Then you have to essentially become a first-time dad again or mom again, because you literally are going to be up throughout the night, every single night during this 8 weeks at least that you need to keep these puppies. You'll also have to figure out what's my happy place in between begging my female to nurse. Because after about 3 weeks, they don't want to nurse again. So you literally have to drag her in sometimes, just so your puppies can get as much nutrition from mom as possible. But do they want to nurse? No. My poodle had 9 puppies. 10, actually. One didn't make it. 9 puppies. Just imagine you coming in the house from living your best life. She's out playing, she's out running, she's out chasing squirrels, she's living her best life. You come in the house and you get bum rushed by 9 starving puppies that are fighting each other, moving each other out the way, and literally suckling on her as loud as you've ever heard any AMSR or mukbang smacking videos. So That's a happy medium that you have to find. Then let's not mention cleanup, potty training, deworming, shots, dealing with rehoming and adoption, guardian homes, things of that nature. Look, I look like shit. I know I do. This is first thing in the morning. I got my cup of coffee. I've already been cleaning, washing puppy pads, mopping, steaming, pine saw, bleach, washing the cage. Because they shit all over the side of the cage. FYI. Changing out the litter box. Changing out puppy pads. Trying to figure out, okay, do I use puppy pads? Do I use pine pellets, alfalfa pellets? Do I use cedar shavings? What do I use? Why did you just pee right there? You saw that over there. Why did you just shit right there? Then you got to deal with the crying throughout the night. If mom is in the house, she might start crying. If they see mom, if they smell mom, they go into a frantic, screeching cry. Are you willing to get up in the middle of the night out of your sleep to go and figure out what's wrong in your underwear? Putting on mud rain boots in the middle of the night in your underwear to care for, to nurse some puppies? Do you really want to start a breeding program? Do you really think it's that easy? Because it's not. So if you love the breed, if you have the time, if you have the resources, if you have the love, by the way, these are available on my website, servantsheart.store. If you have the love for this breed and not just in it for financial gain, you will succeed. People will see that. You can introduce food, you can introduce water, you can introduce chew toys, but one of the main ingredients for success is to introduce love to your puppies and to your program so it can radiate, so people can see it. And then that's when people will support you and your program will continue to grow and flourish. But if you get in it for the wrong reasons, you won't take care of your puppies good. You'll neglect them. You'll leave them in shit all day. You won't feed them. You won't buy the necessary vaccines, and you won't deworm. You won't get them vet checked. You won't provide monthly or weekly or daily updates to your followers, people who have expressed interest, people who have put deposits down, people who have reserved puppies. You won't do all of these things because you just won't care. You have to care a whole lot if you want to start a successful breeding program. Are you willing to walk the dogs, to pick up crap off of people's lawns? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to go through a stage where your house may not smell the best? Are you willing to get out the bleach and the pine saw and the rubber gloves and the rubber boots and power wash? Are you willing to get out the shampoo and conditioner and wash 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dogs because they've been stepping in pee and poop? Are you willing to run your washing machine with dog urine on there, dog feces? Are you comfortable with that? Are you willing to do the necessary steps as far as puppy contracts? What else? Just everything you need to do. You need time, you need patience, you need love, you need wisdom, you need knowledge, you need all of these things. It's not just a cage and some food and, hey, let me see how much money I can make. It's not that. Are you willing to look at the faults of your puppies and say, hey, I see the feet are kind of, slew-footed, or I see this one has a broken tail, or something's wrong with the eyes on this one. The eyes are too far apart, or the eyes are too close. Hey, let me spend some time with these puppies so I can figure out the temperament in each puppy. And when people ask me, hey, I want a calm puppy, can I pick out which one of these puppies is calm? Hey, if I want a good watchdog puppy, have you spent enough time with these puppies to know them? Did you get a relationship? Is there any intimacy? Do you rub these puppies? Do you have a call? What's the recall like when you call these puppies? Are you putting in an extra effort to make sure their food is good? Or are you just buying any old kibble from Walmart and just calling it a day? You have to be serious about starting a breeding program. Now, I encourage you to, if if that's one of your passions, if you love animals and you want to, get into the game of breeding and it's a long game. If you want to get in there, more power to you. But this is just my warning. And you need to have all of those prerequisites that I mentioned before you get into this dog breeding thing. A lot of times we watch YouTube and we see these beautiful looking houses and they're all white and you don't see any poop and it just looks so fairy tale like to have these beautiful, adorable, cute puppies. In reality, that's not how a breeding program looks. That's how it looks on YouTube, but I will tell you, your hands will be dry from washing them. You'll run through gloves, mask, trash bags, puppy pads, a litter box. You'll be washing washable puppy pads. You'll have to wash mom. You'll have to wash the puppies at some point. I know people say, yeah, you need to wait until you wash puppies because it's hard for them to regulate their body temperature. I get that, but when they're stepping in pee and poop all day, something has to be done. So I don't know what other people do in their programs, but in this program here, we give at least a bird bath, and that's with a soapy towel or rag or brush, and we want the puppy smelling as fresh as possible, because when people come to see your puppies, they're gonna pick them up, they're gonna smell them, they're gonna walk into your house and smell and judge and look around, and their mind is gonna be processing everything, because puppies aren't cheap. So if you got people spending thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, they want quality. They don't just want anything, they want quality. So I guess I'll get off my soapbox and stop ranting. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and I just wanted to encourage those that are running puppy programs, that are doing a great job, that are caring for these animals with love and compassion and all of that good stuff. And I want to just warn those that plan on, getting into this business, that it's a lot of hard work. Be prepared, do your research, don't get in the game if you don't think you can handle it, because you'll just be adding more dogs to the animal shelter. And that's what we don't want to happen. We want each and every dog to go to a loving family. So I am Chris from the Poodle People, the Ohio Poodle People. So hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I don't post often, but I'll try to post more. So if you're interested in my content, I do have an Instagram page. It's the_poodle_people. And we are on Instagram at I Have Standards, something like that. I'll try to link everything in my bio for you to, follow what we're doing and support our program, as we will support you too. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your week.